Sexuality impacts all humans, in my opinion, and their identity because we are sexual beings. And it affects my identity because I feel like I have to be two people. I am more of a sensual being and more of a sexual being than I am the corporate being. And I always have to juggle this juxtaposition of different people. We as women, I feel, have to do that anyway. We do it as mothers and as wives and then as employees and so forth and so on. But my sexuality is really a part of my confidence, therefore a part of my identity. My sexuality is a part of who I am as a mover, as a dancer, expressing that not only in a studio or helping other women to pull it out of them, which is also a part of my identity as a teacher and being able to teach other women, but it's also part of my identity as a wife. So knowing, feeling, finding, being able to express my sexuality allows me really to be my own most true, authentic self. And it's a shame when people feel like they have to hide that. Because in allowing that to come out, I really feel that it allows people to live authentically. I think throughout the ages, your 20s, your 30s, you are, yes, definitely discovering, but you're discovering everything that's commercial. All the things that people talk about, when you're growing up in your teens, you discover fellatio or cunnilingus. In your 20s, maybe you discover more than one partner, or maybe you discover your first orgasm. In your 30s, you finally have a real orgasm. But in your 40s, when you find or are matched with that particular person that allows you to fully open up and not only express yourself, but explore your own sensuality and sexuality, that's when things get really good. And the last time that I discovered something new, gosh, when was the last time we had sex? Because we're always discovering, he helped me to discover erogenous zones that I did not think even existed. Because he is so good with his hands, he actually found a new erogenous zone in my calves and was able to make me squirt just by his hands in my calves.
So when I was growing up, we didn't talk about sex.
I've always been an explorer.
I want to be able to open up again and not do things with restrictions.
Who can I talk to about my evolution of sexuality?
Before I met them, I didn't really know about my sexuality. I really didn't know that it was okay to be sexual.
Sex, again, is so sacred to me.
I wish someone had advised me on aftercare.
It would be my partner.
I'm scared of that because I just feel so self-conscious, and sex was not something that 10-year-olds were really talking about back in the 80s. So
I mean, nature for me is enticing. It's sensual. It is orgasmic. I mean, when you think about it.
I really, really enjoy giving all of myself to my
mom never described sex to me growing up. The most that my mom communicated with me on sex was...
Sexuality impacts my identity, impacts all humans, in my opinion, and their identity because we are sexual beings.